Ben 10 Omniverse. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye. Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ben 10 Omniverse. In the last episode we did stuff. Got the 50 kills trophies with Diamond Head and Shock Squatch, so don't expect to see those anytime soon in this LP anymore. Not until we pretty much get 50 kills with every alien, so I can start using the ones I want again. Anyway, I'm gonna go with forearms for the time being, I guess, because he is still pretty strong. Probably able to deal with enemies just as easily as Shock Squatch and Diamond Head do. And what is that, climbing? Or is that another one of those wild vine jumps? Also, I can upgrade another guy. What do I want to go for? Wild Mutt. Who is still... Wild Mutt, level 1, Wild Vine. Accelerate, Feedback, and Eye Guy will do Wild Vine, I guess. Because Wild Mutt, I don't really like him all that much. And the other three aren't even available in this level. Oh, I need blocks here. Yep, I have blocks. Okay, blocks, build a bridge. Oh, I think I accidentally pushed Rook down the, into the abyss with that. Okay, fine, Rook, if you're not gonna cross it, I'll make you cross it. The AI for Rook is so incredibly bad. Remember last episode he kept walking into the poison gas and killing himself over and over again? I mean, I know this is likely not a big budget title, but come on. Surely we have evolved beyond piss poor AI like that. Good to have this game showing us that that is truly not the case. Oh boy. And I think a couple days ago a sequel for this game was announced, which will be released later this year for I think pretty much every system out there. I think PS3, Xbox 360, 3DS, PS Vita, and Wii U. I think no release for the original Wii, which I can understand because, come on, let's face it, the Wii is dead. Time to move on to the Wii U, and hope Nintendo starts pumping out quality exclusive for that pretty soon. Although, honestly, I do have high hopes for that, because they pretty much promised to show Smash Brothers and Mario Kart in about 2 weeks or something. So yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna make up for a whole year without good Nintendo games. I mean, don't get me wrong, New Super Mario Bros. U was fun, but kind of more of the same. I mean, honestly, played exactly like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Whereas the 3D Marios are always different. Sunshine was really different from 64. Galaxy was really different from Sunshine. I'll give you Galaxy 2, but the only reason they really made that was because they had so many ideas for the original Galaxy that they just couldn't put all of them in, and they had to make a sequel so that they made use of all of their original ideas. Which I can't really blame them for. I mean, game disks can only hold so much data. So if they still had enough ideas to make pretty much a sequel, then why shouldn't they do it? Oh crap. Frickin' Vreedle's chucking grenades at me from up there. And the bad part is I can't hit them up there. Pretty sure I can jump there, so that's gonna be a problem. Go away. I hate that. Ooh, up in the air. What did I get that for? For a minute there, I thought I got the 50 kills with Gravitack trophy. Because I have been using him an awful lot. Oh, jeez. Okay, you're gonna throw stuff, I'm gonna throw stuff right back at you. Forearms, throw some rocks. Yes, I just pulled a giant rock out of a wooden floor over an empty space filled with poisonous gas. Where does the rock come from? I don't know. Does it make sense? No, it does not. Does it need to? Probably not, because it is for the sake of gameplay, after all. And developers seem awfully willing to just let stuff like that slide for the sake of gameplay. And Rook killed himself again. Oh, I need to make like a counter for that goes off every time Rook freaking kills himself because he's such an idiot. Anyway, fighting some more bad guys, more malware robots, more Vreedle brothers. And I still don't understand why exactly they're working for malware now. maybe in the alternate timeline that this game takes place in, they do. Like, malware's taken over control and, I don't know, got a hold of their cloning stuff and started cloning massive amounts of copies off of them. That's the only explanation I can think of. I mean, really, they were just totally out of ideas for enemies. They were like, oh hey, yeah, we have the Friedel brothers, yeah, they're clones, so there can essentially be thousands of them. Yeah, let's have those as generic enemies, whereas they were bosses in, like, the previous 2 games. Yeah, let's do that, that's totally a smart idea. Or not. Anyway, moving on. Ooh, Gravitack puzzle. Alright then. Nope, that's not there we go. Alright, move that up. And... okay, now we pull the lever to make the thing not move. And then we do it again. Alrighty. Oh crap, I should have pulled that top lever there. Oh well. Alright, the one in the middle. And now I just get the final one. There we go. Alright, oh, that looks like a boss fight arena. Are we gonna get a boss fight? No. This really seemed like a good place for a boss fight. Wide open, plenty of room to go crazy in. Ah, Gravitack, you are so good at beating up enemies. I mean, seriously, that 3-hit ground pound combo just pretty much killed all of them. And he's dead. Oh, we got another trophy. Oh, there's the 50 kills with Gravitack trophy. Crap, that means I need to start using him less. Okay, switch to blocks. Because he's also pretty good at pummeling people. Even though I still hate his design. And how he should not even be possible to exist. Because, come on, what planet has like environmental situations that require a creature to evolve into whatever the hell blocks is? Like, what other creatures live on that planet that made him evolve into that? Like, maybe giant creatures with really big feet. Which explains why he's made up of Lego, because if you've ever stepped on a Lego, you know that that hurts like a bitch. That's why I always cleaned up my Legos after I was done playing with them.
Ben Tennyson and his bluish sidekick. I knew you'd eventually show up to free your little friends. As it turns out, they've already served their purpose. You can have them. If you survive, that is.
Oh, Siphon, you are such an awful villain. If they've already served their purpose, then why don't you just kill them instead of keeping them captive? They're not going to be any more use to you, so why not make sure they're not going to be any more use to anyone? That's what a good villain would do. Then again, this is a kids' TV show villain, and those are generally not very bright as far as villainous ideas go. Like letting the hero live, or letting, in this case, his allies live. Stop punching me. Okay, he punches me like 6 times and then he gets dizzy for some reason. Strange. Well, he definitely... okay, he can shoot lasers as well. Should have gone for Diamond Head. Diamond Head doesn't care about lasers. Oh well. It's not like this boss fight is any, like, really hard. I'll just stick with whatever the hell I have. Blocks, pummel him with your Lego hands. Well, I guess if a Lego hand punches your face at, like, very high speeds, it could still hurt like a bitch as well. Ah, Lego, the most painful toy on Earth, probably. Step on it, it hurts like a bitch. Swallow it, hurts like a bitch. Can't say I've experienced that personally. I mean, I was always smart enough not to swallow my Legos. But I can't speak for every kid out there. Then again, if you're letting really young kids play with Lego, then you're not doing it right as a parent. Don't they have, like... I forget what it's called, but I remember having that when I was a kid, like, really big Lego, like with giant blocks that were pretty much impossible to swallow. What was that called? It wasn't... I think Duplo? That might be it. I need to look that up after this. And I need to see if I can find it in the attic somewhere. Now I'm getting all nostalgic. Oh crap. Alright, Siphon, you're almost done. Rook, how about you actually take out your weapon instead of kicking him? Oh, the AI is so stupid. Anyway, what? Siphon doesn't even get a quick-time finisher? Well, that's lame. He just vanished into thin air.
Yes, it's possible that Rook's time jumping is related to the experiment you described.
Of course, this being an alternate timeline, we don't remember being involved in such an experiment.
So can you recreate it or not?
Yes, possibly.
Definitely, maybe.
And we're waiting because... Look, things have been a lot more dangerous around here than they usually are. Malware is pretty much running the show these days. Rook and I'd better get out there and find out what he's up to.
Good idea.
Oh, that was so predictable. Alright, going back to the past. But yeah, as I said earlier, this game will be getting a sequel later. And it will be kind of based around the third story arc of Omniverse, which is the Incursion arc. Basically, an evil race of alien frogs come to take over Earth. And therefore, I totally expect Bullfrag to be playable. Maybe Kick and Hawk, Crash Hopper, I hope. Probably every alien from this game as well.
I thought you went back to your own time or something.
I did, in a manner of speaking. Apparently, it was not a permanent condition. Something has happened to the future, and
We'll have to worry about that later. After you disappeared, we ran into Dr. Animo. He's up to something, and when we tried to find out what, he captured Grandpa Max and headed for the nuclear plant. We have to rescue him.
Of course. Lead the way.
And why do I think every alien in this game will be playable in the sequel as well? Well, they still have the models. It's just like with the other two games I did. Alien Force, Vilgax Attacks, and Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. Cosmic Destruction pretty much reused the exact same models for Humongosaurus, Swampfire, Spider Monkey, Echo Echo, and Big Chill that were in the Alien Force game. So why shouldn't this, the sequel for Omniverse, just reuse all the models that were in this game? Pretty much the only confirmed aliens for the sequel at this point are Forearms and Gravitack, which makes me happy at least, because Gravitack is going to be in it again. Yeah, that's pretty much all we know about the sequel so far. Yes, I will probably end up LPing that game on this channel as well, because of the sheer amount of views that the Ben 10 games get on my channel. I think they make up for about a quarter of my total video views, which is crazy. So yeah, totally expect me to do any Ben 10 game I can get my hands on, I suppose. Oh, we need feedback for this. No, he's not selected. Heat Blast can go away for a while, I don't really like him anyway. Alright, feedback. Let's see, take this and put it on that one. There we go. Alright, now to align the face. Gotta love it how there's just this random door in the sewer somewhere that has Feedback's face on it. I mean, sure, I know it's just for the sake of gameplay, but it is pretty strange if you think about it. And there goes the third one. Alright. Ooh, Feedback versus Megawatts. Oh, we're finally getting a new enemy. Well, actually, we already did with the ants. But I think they were in the end of the tutorial level as well. But yeah, these are the Megawatts. They appeared in, like, one episode, I think. And they aren't even, you know, like, pure villains. They're just aliens who are just really mischievous. And they love pulling pranks on people. And apparently that automatically makes them villains. And we get another smoothie from that thing. And Ben can actually turn into one of those Megawatts as well. In the original series, there were a couple episodes that were like taking place in the future, and Ben had unlocked one of those at that time. So yeah, another electrical alien to add to the bunch. Like he doesn't already have Brainstorm and Shock Squatch and Feedback and the Frankenstein alien and Amphibian. How many electric aliens does he need? Anyway, let's give Accelerate another go. because you can only get his 50 kills trophy in the Little Ben levels, because only Little Ben has him for some reason. So yeah, if you want to get all those 50 kills trophies, then in the Little Ben levels you'd better focus on getting the trophies for Eye Guy, Accelerate, and Feedback first, because you can't play those in the Teenage Ben levels. Just a word of advice from me. And luckily, with all the enemies that are spawning here, I can rack up some kills for Accelerate quite nicely. Alright, no more enemies. Now what do we do? Pretty sure this is where we need to go, but can't get through here. Is there like some lever I missed or something? Better check the whole place out. I mean, you can't turn the camera, so... Oh, they did manage to stash away another power-up in here. I will take that, I guess. Oh, sweet, another crystal. Is that the 5th one? I think it is. Yes! Sweet, more energy. Less timing out now. Excellent. We can't go up these stairs for some reason because, oh look, there's a pile of rubble and 2 wooden boards in the way. That totally prevents us from going up the stairs. Nothing over here. Weird. Oh look, that thing, it's connected to the... Need to break it somehow. Or I need a ranged attack. Feedback. See if you can shoot it. There we go. Jeez, why didn't I figure that out earlier? Oh well. Ooh, here, if you want another easy trophy, pay attention to this. Go use forearms here, do the ground pound, break all the crates with it, and that should get you another trophy. And there it is, Focus Destruction. I think you get that if you destroy like 8 crates with 1 attack. Which that place right there is perfect for. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. So, bye-bye. Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ben 10 Omniverse. In the last part, Little Ben and Rook defeated Animo's giant ant and rescued Grandpa Max or something, and now we're back to the future.
Good, you're back. I was gonna handle this alone, but it's always good to have somebody else around to distract the bad guys while I do my thing.
Well-oiled machine. Huh? Never mind.
It's actually pretty damn funny that Ben describes it that way, because that's exactly what the AI Rook does. He distracts all the bad guys while I do my thing, which is kick their asses. Anyway, let's see, we have Blocks, Gravitack, Diamond Head, and Wild Mutt in the active selection. So we'll go with Wild Mutt yet. Not for the moment, because Gravitack and Diamond Head already have 50 kills.
So while you were slacking off in the past, I've been busy. I tracked one of the flunkies working for malware to this entrance tunnel that leads to Undertown.
What is the significance of this flunky?
Well, from what I've heard on the street, this guy is testing some kind of powerful tech for malware. Nobody's been able to tell me what it is, but if malware wants it, we need to stop him from getting his pseudopods on it.
I'm not sure what pseudopods are, but they sound like a body part that's found on like squids or something. Oh no, it wasn't Blocks, it was Forearms. Well, I guess their icons do look kinda similar. But yeah, we'll put in Blocks, Heat Blast, Cannon Bolt, and Wild Mutt's fine, I guess. Still need 50 kills with these 4 guys, so we'll stick with them. Alright, Cannon Bolt, go and slap some Friedel Brother clones again. Honestly, Cannon Bolt just looks so silly when he's slapping stuff. I mean, come on. He's a giant armadillo pillbug thing that probably weighs pretty much, and then he attacks stuff by slapping it. I'm pretty sure he's never actually done that in the show. All he does is just roll real fast and charge into stuff and roll over stuff. It's pretty basic power sets. Oh yay, Wild Mutt puzzle. Oh crap! You're not supposed to spawn enemies in a puzzle room. Crap, okay, Wild Mutt, let's go. Frickin' robots and real brothers fighting side by side. How does that even work? Also, upgrade Wild Mutt so he's a little bit better in combat. Yeah. I know, I think I said before, the Friedel brothers, they are established as just being clones. So there can technically be an infinite number of them. That's not necessarily the problem. but why are they working for malware? Like, the most likely scenario would be that malware somehow got his hands on cloning machines and for some reason started mass-producing Viktors brothers instead of, you know, actually reliable personnel. Because, come on, why would you clone a couple of redneck space alien repo men with a tendency to blow everything they see up with gigantic guns? Seems like a pretty big liability, and why the hell do these things keep on spawning? This had better be the last one. Come on. Thank you. Thank you for dying. Okay, we're done. So yeah, why in the hell would malware mass-produce the Viktors brothers and not, say, just how about more robot drones? Because those are perfectly obedient to him. And they don't really pose that much of a liability risk. Oh well. Oh, lava now. I see. Apparently the town Ben lives in... Oh. Okay then, now we finally unlock Arctic-wana. So there we go, that's the final playable alien in this game. Usable in both timelines, unlike the majority of aliens you unlock. So yeah. Also we replaced Wild Muds, which is nice because I don't really want to use Wild Mud anymore anyway. And we're going to be needing Arctic-wana for this level quite a lot, because he can freeze lava solid. I'm not sure how that works. I'm pretty sure physics don't actually work that way. I mean, geez, how cold does his breath have to be that it can freeze lava solid? Pretty sure there is no... That's not even possible. It just has to be impossible. Also, he's kind of an awkward combatant. I mean, come on, he is quadrupedal, so he can't really fight that well. He can't, like, he's sort of slashing and stuff. He does have fairly big claws, but still. Not really made for close quarters combat. Pretty sure he's never used for that in the show either. But he can freeze stuff with his ice breath and create, like, slippery parts on the ground, and it's sort of useful. If you upgrade him to like level 3, he gets a really good combo in which you can pretty much keep enemies perpetually frozen, which just breaks the game outright. Kind of similar to Gravitax Infinite, or iGuys like Infinite Stun Loop. Lots of aliens in this game sort of break the game.
You know what's weird? You remember meeting young me, but I don't remember meeting you when I was young me. I don't get it.
Time travel is a difficult concept to grasp. It is the only subject I had difficulty with in the Plumber Academy, although I seem to be getting quite good at it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much impossible to make like a time travel plot that is completely error-free. There's always some sort of loophole or something else that is just left unanswered in like a time travel story. It's pretty difficult stuff, I guess, so it does make sense why no one's able to get it perfectly right. Come on, knock him over. There we go. He's dead. Also, Arctic-wana can do this really weird backflip kick for some reason, which just looks downright stupid. Also, I could have sworn he had a tail. Though I might be mistaken there, he doesn't really appear in the show that often. Although he is a pretty big... Oh, really, Rook? How do you possibly die there? That was a simple-ass jump. The Arctic-wana has kind of a nice mythology gag in the whole Ben 10 series. Because Ben canonically used him for the first time in Omniverse somewhere. Unlocked him for the first time, at least. But he has pretty much been in the show since the very first one. There was like an episode somewhere in which Ben traveled to the future and met up with his future self, and Arctic-wana was one of the aliens that his future self had, which Ben at that point in time didn't have. So that was pretty cool, kind of established the whole Omnitrix as having much more aliens in it than originally thought, because I think Ben only had like 10 for the first 2 seasons of the first show, and then he started unlocking new ones. I think he ended the first show at like 20? Something around that number. Let's see, you have the original 10, then you had Cannonbolts, Upchuck, Wildvine, the 3 Halloween aliens, the Mummy, the Frankenstein, and the Werewolf, so that's 16. Ditto, Way Big, iGuy, 19, I believe. So yeah, that's a fairly big premise, and I think that at this point in Omniverse, where they are right now, I think he has about 60. It's been established that the Omnitrix has well over 1 million aliens in it. I'm pretty sure they're never ever going to get to that number in the show. I mean, come on, who could possibly ever come up with 1 million different creature ideas for a show? I mean, hell, they're not even at 1,000 with Pokemon. And the only other, like, show I can think of that had a whole bunch of different looking monsters in it was, that TV show they made of that Disney movie, Lilo and Stitch, which I thought was a pretty funny movie. I really liked Lilo and Stitch. It was pretty good. I have fond childhood memories of that movie. And the TV show about it was pretty good as well. They kind of pulled a Pokemon there, saying like, oh yeah, Stitch is one of these evil experiments, and there's like 600 others. I think only like 50 of them wherever shown in the show. So yeah, whatever happened to the other like 550? Don't think they ever got to every single one of those in that show, at least. Alright, Cannonbolt, work this thing. I'm not sure what it does. Okay, get up here. And then what? Okay, no, I guess I stay here and then there we go. At least Rook's sort of cooperating. The AI could be much worse. Alright, where are we going now? Don't fall in the lava again, Rook, thank you. At least you're able to make really easy jumps. The ones that are not as easy, you might have a little trouble with those. Let's save data. Don't know why. Never hurts to save your data. Just in case your freaking PS3 freezes on you. I had that while playing Skyrim a couple days ago. I was like, oh no, please don't let me lose, like, everything I did since the last time I saved. Because I'd been playing that game for like 4 hours without saving in between. Also, Arctiguana is apparently not considered a strong alien. Which I guess makes sense. But yeah, I was playing Skyrim for like 4 hours and then my PS3 froze after I fast traveled somewhere and... damn it. But then I pretty much just restarted the PS3, went into the game again, and it auto-saved just before I fast traveled, so I didn't lose a damn thing. Much rejoicing after that. Also, more stupid robots. Yay. Don't like the enemies in this game. The other two Ben 10 games had much more varied and much better enemy designs. I mean, these robots don't even show up in the show. So where the hell did they even get those from? Also, upgrade Arctiguana. I think that's... like pretty much every alien is now at level 2. Apart from maybe Accelerate or Feedback, or like some of the aliens that you only use as Kid Ben. Because there's not as many levels as Kid Ben as there are with Teenage Ben. Alright, punch out some more Vriedel Brothers. And they're just blatantly recycling the first level's environments now. Or maybe they were recycling the later level's environments for the first level, I don't know. They're rehashing environments. That's what it boils down to. Now, I know that this is not like a big budget AAA title, but this is just lazy. I don't recall them recycling environments for like the other two Ben 10 games I did, and neither of those were big budget titles. I mean, hell, if anything, the franchise has only gotten bigger with Omniverse, because I think it's still by far the best rated show on Cartoon Network. Which makes sense, considering that, for some reason, all these kids' networks, they're all about these horrible live-action shows these days. I have fond memories of my childhood and watching all the cool shows on TV and stuff. And what I remember was that there was very little live action. And I did not mind that one bit. Oh, watch the awesome TV shows like Digimon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Metabots, and Pokemon, the first few seasons, which were still pretty good. What else did I love to watch? Power Rangers, that's live action, but it's not like crappy ideas like, oh, here's a teenage girl who inherits a big fashion company or something, or, oh, look, it's two little boys living in a hotel and pulling off shenanigans, which should have gotten them kicked out of the damn hotel a long time ago, or, oh, look, it's a teenage pop star with a double identity. Who comes up with these stupid ideas, and why do little kids keep falling for them? Honestly, just where humanity is going, I'm not really sure I like it. If that's all the crap that kids watch these days. Oh well. Okay, those two things probably need to be destroyed. Yep, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot what it was. I think I was gonna go back to the TV stuff, but let's close that chapter for this episode. And instead freeze breath these things to pieces. Look, there's the freeze combo. I just knock them off the edge. Just slap, slap, freeze, and I'm pretty sure you can, like, repeat that until they're dead. Which they will be pretty fast, because I think the freezing is quite effective against enemies. Not so much against the robots, I think. Makes sense, because they are robots. Oh look, I'm gonna need Gravitak for this. Crap, better switch him back into the active playlist. But first, whack some robots with my freezing lizard that doesn't have a tail, so it's not really a lizard. It's kinda weird. Oh well, I still like Arctic Iguana. He's not the worst design there is, but I don't really think he's necessary all that much. I mean, okay, I know that technically he was there first because he showed up in the original series, but Big Chill pretty much does everything he does and more. So he's kind of just obsolete. Pretty much like that one alien that was in the original series, Ditto, who could clone himself. And that's basically his only power. He could clone himself and create like a whole bunch of copies. Which would be a pretty helpful power, if not for the fact that Ditto was about as big and strong as 10-year-old Ben. So yeah, you have this alien with the size and strength of a 10-year-old kid, and he can make copies of himself. And all the copies share the other's pain, so if one of them gets hurt, they all feel it. So if one of these weak, wimpy, strong as a 10-year-old kid aliens would die, then all the other ones would die as well. So, yeah. That was pretty much one of his worst aliens in the original series, and I think he only was used in like one episode, which was the one that was unlocked in. Now, Ditto is completely made obsolete by Echo Echo, who does the whole cloning thing as well, but Echo Echo's clones don't kill all the other ones when they die, and they have that useful Sonic Scream ability. So Echo Echo makes Ditto obsolete, just like Big Chill makes Arctic Iguana obsolete, because Big Chill can fly and turn intangible in addition to freeze breath. Anyway, I'd say that's about enough for now. Thanks for watching Ben 10 Omniverse, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!